For over 2,000 years, the legend of Atlantis has captivated humanity. From scholars and explorers to filmmakers and dreamers, this lost city has remained a symbol of perfection and tragedy. But where does the truth lie? Tonight, we embark on a journey to unravel the secrets of Atlantis through history, science, myth, and imagination. Atlantis first entered the human imagination through the writings of the ancient Greek philosopher Plato. Around 360 BCE, in his dialogues Timaeus and Critias, Plato describes Atlantis in vivid detail, a powerful civilization that once thrived but fell into ruin due to its own moral failings. Who was Plato? Plato was more than just a storyteller. He was a philosopher and a student of Socrates, deeply interested in morality, politics, and the nature of human civilization. Plato claimed that Atlantis' story was passed down through his ancestor Solon, an Athenian statesman who allegedly heard it in Egypt. According to Plato, Atlantis existed 9,000 years before his own time, placing it around 11,000 BCE, a timeline that aligns with the end of the last ice age. Was Plato recounting an actual historical event, or was Atlantis a metaphor for the dangers of arrogance and greed? Scholars remain divided. The city was designed in rings of alternating land and water. With a central palace dedicated to Poseidon, Atlantis had advanced infrastructure, including bridges, irrigation systems, and massive docks for its navy. Rich in resources like gold, silver, and orichalcum, a mysterious metal mentioned by Plato, Atlantis was one of the most powerful empires of its time. However, this utopia was not without flaws. As their wealth grew, the Atlanteans became greedy and corrupt, defying the gods. Their moral decay led to divine retribution, resulting in the city's catastrophic destruction. Where could Atlantis be? Plato placed Atlantis beyond the Pillars of Hercules, which many interpret as the Strait of Gibraltar. This has led to numerous theories about its location. The Mediterranean. Santorini, a volcanic eruption around 600 BCE, destroyed the Minoan civilization. Could this be the real Atlantis? Crete, home to the Minoans, who were advanced seafarers and traders. The Atlantic Ocean. Some believe Atlantis sank somewhere between Europe and the Americas, possibly near the Azores Islands. The Americas. Theorists suggest Atlantis may have been in the Caribbean, citing underwater structures near the Bahamas, such as the Bimini Road. Antarctica. The theory of Atlantis being buried under Antarctic. Ice gained traction after the idea of shifting tectonic plates was introduced. Notable discoveries. In 2011, researchers in Spain discovered submerged structure resembling Plato's descriptions near the Doñana National Park. The Bimini Road, a submerged rock formation near the Bahamas, has sparked debates for decades. Is it a natural phenomenon or evidence of a lost civilization? Historical basis. Some historians believe Plato's Atlantis could be inspired by real events. The Minoan civilization advanced for its time. The Minoans were wiped out by a volcanic eruption and subsequent tsunamis. The Black Sea Deluge. Around 7,500 years ago, rising sea levels caused massive flooding in the Black Sea region, which could have inspired flood myths including Atlantis. Symbolism and allegory. Others argue Atlantis was never meant to be taken literally. Plato used Atlantis to illustrate his philosophical ideas about the dangers of hubris and the downfall of great societies. It may also serve as a critique of Athens' rival city-states, showing the consequences of unchecked ambition. Alternative theories. Atlantis as an alien civilization. Some theorists link Atlantis to extraterrestrial origins, suggesting that its advanced technology was beyond human capability. Atlantis is a global civilization. Proponents of this theory argue that Atlantis was a worldwide, maritime culture that influenced ancient civilizations in Egypt, India, and the Americas. Atlantis has inspired countless works of fiction. Jules Verne's 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea imagines an underwater utopia. Disney's Atlantis, the Lost Empire combines mythology and steampunk adventure. Modern video games like Assassin's Creed, Odyssey explore Atlantis as a playable world. Beyond entertainment, Atlantis has become a symbol of humanity's fascination with utopias, the unknown and lost knowledge. Advances in exploration, sonar mapping, modern sonar. Technology allows researchers to map the ocean floor in unprecedented detail. Satellite imaging. Satellite can detect submerged landforms and structures that may provide clues. Deep-sea exploration. Robotic submarines and underwater drones are uncovering ruins and anomalies that may one day reveal Atlantis. Challenges to discovery. The vastness of the ocean makes locating Atlantis akin to finding a needle in a haystack. Plate tectonics and erosion may have destroyed any traces of the city. Atlantis is more than a story. It's a mirror reflecting humanity's dreams and fears. It represents our longing for a golden age, a time when humans lived in harmony with nature and the divine. It also warns us about the dangers of arrogance, greed, and environmental neglect. Whether Atlantis was real or imagined, its story challenges us to look inward and question the fate of our own civilizations. Are we destined to repeat the mistakes of Atlantis? Perhaps the true mystery of Atlantis lies not in its location, but in its enduring power to captivate our imagination. It remains a timeless enigma, a story that beckons us to explore, to dream, and to seek the truths hidden in the depths of history and the sea. What do you think about Atlantis? Is it a real place waiting to be discovered, or is it simply a cautionary tale? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and join us next time as we uncover more mysteries of the ancient world. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the legend of Atlantis. This is Mr.VinzTales, and if you loved exploring this mystery, subscribe to our channel for more stories from the past, present, and beyond. And don't forget to hit the bell icon, so you're the first to know when our next adventure begins.